Hey guys, Eastern Ontario. So there's not much to update, everything's basically the same. Just want to show you my dump load is working very fine. And there goes the grid tie, and then it shuts off. Basically it's been doing that for a while now. I also have a hot water element heater. There it goes. Solar's kicking in today because we're getting one hell of a nice sunny day. Finally. Still no wind though. No update on the wind because as you can see, in the wind situation this year is not much. 2.2 mile an hour. So, but for solar, it's working very well. I wanted to show you also that 1:20 afternoon. And trying to take my amp clamp out there. And the amps are going into the batteries. Last time my reading was 30 amp. So let's zero that out there. Okay. So there you go. 30 amp going to the batteries. 14.6. That's my solars of my 4 sharps. There we go, kicked in. And she's going to go down. And now she's pulling power for this grid tie right there. So those 4 sharps are kicking ass, man. They put a lot of amperage in my batteries, in the battery bank. Love it. There it goes back off. That's 30 amps right now, just from the sun. Charging the batteries, and those are the 4 sharps I was saying. The 123s watt, and they're at 17.9 volts, I think. So they're working fine. Batteries fully popped, full charge. So what can I say? The system's working great. No wind. As soon as I can get wind, I will give some update on the turbine. It is working fine. I got a couple of updates to put on YouTube there, but for now I wanted to show you the dump load working, and I don't have an extended divert mode right now. It's just on the basic divert mode. This little solenoid going at it, no problem. There you go. It just shut off. Let's go see what she's producing when she goes back on. But right now I still got these 2 going, and those 2 are putting in 536 right now inside the grid. So let's wait till the 3rd one kicks in. It's going to kick in there in about a second. There she goes. Let's see what she jumps into. 691, 729, 731. So that's a nice little jump right there, eh? So there you go. Oh, turbine just started. Funny. Oh, 11 miles an hour wind. That's why. Got a little 6 amp there for sure. Now we got the solars and the turbine going to the grid tie. We'll see. SN42. And there's also a hot water element to this dump load, eh? So when I got this switch right here, when the switch is off, dump load goes on, but the only place it goes on, it's on the hot water element. If I flick this on, then there you go, it just kicks in the grid tie. So and the turbine's going at it too. So this switch cancels the grid tie from the grid from the divert mode. And if the switch is on, the grid tie is on. If the switch is off, then it's only the hot water element in my hot water tank. But right now I have both, and the hot water tank element is always on. I didn't put a switch on that one. I wanted to divert the mode all the time just in case the grid goes out at home or something. So I still got the hot water element taking the juice, you know. But there's a good example right here though. There's a turbine going on, click. So now we got sun, turbine, and everything's pumping in the grid. So I've been playing with the extended divert mode too. I find the extended divert mode, when you flick it on, instead of taking down the batteries from 15.3 to 13.4, they'll bring it all the way down to 12.8. So I'm going to flick the little switch right here. See that little jumper there? I don't know if you can focus. Is that little jumper right here? That extends my divert mode. So let's see what happens. It's going to go from 15. See your turbine spinning too there. So there it goes. Right now at 13.4 usually, that's when it would kick off. It didn't kick off. So we're on the divert mode, but extended divert mode. Grid tie still going crazy. So we got solar and turbine right now going to the grid. We're kicking in about 740, 790. She's going up there. So say up to 750 in the grid right now. That's turbine and 4 sharps. Well, on divert mode. You have to think that if it is split though, and it's also going to a 600 watt hot water element. So you can basically do whatever you want with these. MPPT or whatever, it does work very well with MPPT or none. See, right now still on divert mode, still going crazy, and it's going to stay there for a while. And depending on how good your batteries are, I'll charge up there also. So, but I saw it stay on divert mode for close to 5 minutes. So she just went down now. So she's still kicking. We're still at 737, 754. So when I saw this, the voltage is going to go down to a 12.8 on the divert mode, and that's on extended divert mode. On the normal divert mode, will kick in at 13.4, depending on where you set this one right here. That's the calibration to get your voltage as high as you want. These inverter, they accept 15.5. I got a nice big bunch of batteries in there, and those batteries there, and some outside. So that's why I've got my divert mode set at 15.2 to get as much voltage and much amperage inside those batteries, and especially with a big battery bank like that, you need it anyway. So you saw 30 amps going in plus whatever the turbines was making. Wind just died down right now, so we'll see. She'll probably kick in. She's still turning, but not producing right now. So, and there's yeah, wind's coming down there. Just died down really bad. So there's a 12.9. Unless the turbine spins or something, you know, or there's more sun, the voltage will kick up and stay in divert mode a lot longer. And grid tie, these are on separate lines. These are separate grid tie tied in other solar panels. So. But this one's my low voltage, so that's why I play a lot with that one. With my battery bank's over 12 volt, so that's what I like about that one. You can do all kinds of things with it. Just throw whatever you want to it, and she pretty accepts everything. Let's see when she turns off there. Might be there for a while still. Oh, there's 12.8. So next shot at 12.7. There she should stop divert. Come on, baby. Like I say, it takes a while. It takes a while. You can put a lot of power in the grid there while you're waiting for that. And one thing I like is you're always using the full power of your solars. You know? Solar power, solar panels are not sitting there doing nothing right now. So They're feeding everything else. So I hate they can invent the MPPT controllers with the divert mode. That'd be great. Then you would set your divert mode to whatever, and that they would just charge the batteries and do whatever. Send it to a grid or heat some water. I don't believe in having my solar panels out there on a beautiful day like today. And oh, there it goes. And they're not doing anything, you know. So, or float mode, or they're just going half of what they can produce. Nah, I'd rather use the whole power all the time. And there she goes, back up. So what I do is, if I got a lot of two-way switch here, and I do those because if, hold on, I'll show you. So right now we're making power. We're even making too much power for the batteries today. So yeah, 30, so up to 32 amps today. So at 30 amps, I take my switch, and right now it's closed. I divert my solar panels to the controller and the grid tie. Just turn on the grid tie. Still, well, she's going to settle down there. That's in the batteries right now. So I'm still putting like 10 to 11 amps in those batteries, depending on the sun there, for the sun we have today. And the rest is going to the grid tie. So these switches, love them. You can transfer your power the way you want, you know. Build your system the way you want it. Look at this 11.5 still going in the batteries. So that gives a very nice trickle charge for all these batteries. And inside the grid, what do we have? 748 going inside the grid. So that's pretty good. I finished my battery box too. I'm starting a new battery box over here, and these are 12-volt batteries, all in parallel. What I like about these though, they got these little covers that you can connect for the vapor or whatever, and it goes directly outside. Don't even need a box. And what I've done here, I don't know if you can see, there's some of my batteries. I've installed a little switch here. I got myself a little fan. Takes all the fumes out and smells good. No sulfur, no sulfuration smell, and it's all insulated. So it's all insulated in the back there. So I find that that was a good addition. Nice cover, fully airtight. Oh, there's a turbine. So right now, see, I'm getting a 16, 17 amp to the batteries, and that's what they help the turbine and the solar panels right now. And that's why I got the switch on both there. So sometimes when I get too much power, instead of using divert mode all the time, I just basically split my power everywhere I want and make them everybody equal, you know. It's like no fighting, power goes everywhere, and there's plenty of power for everything. And as you can see, fridge, my whole house is still running off these batteries. Getting a little bit of wind today, not much. So I just showed you with the divert one. See if I can always go back to the full power. And that was what, 33 amp. That's with the turbine though. Okay. So she's pretty accurate, this meter too. That's all the way to the batteries. Look at those voltage going up now though. Okay. The divert one's going to kick in there at 15.2. Oh, something just kicked in because it went down. So anyway, at 15.2 turbine will kick in, and grid tie is going to start and put power in the inside the grid. We'll let it go for a little bit, see if can bring it up to 15.2 again, because we had to draw a long divert, extended divert mode earlier. But she's going up, and that's what we're getting in right now, just with the those two 3180s and the The three 123s, or I should say 125. Oh, something just beeped there. Turbine just shut down. Almost at 15.2. Getting 28 amps inside the battery bank right now. Might be a little cloud. Love my new inverter. Works great. 15, 15.1, 15.1, 15.1. That's the battery banks. It's 120, and there's a 0.05 amp getting pulled, so we don't have much load right now. That's directly into the batteries from these solar panels. I could always take this clamp it here. Oh, those are my solar panels too. Oh, my battery's dead? No. There you go. Same thing. Like I say, switch number 1 completely on the controller. There she goes. There you go. There's the vert mode again. Grid die just got on. And is this, oh, that's a short one. Do you see that? That's not extended. So, extended is much longer. But she's going to go again there, real fast. Yeah, there she goes. Grid die goes. And you get the nice little jump. See that, sir? 13.4, she's going to stop. 13.4, 13.3. I think it's 13.4. Okay, maybe 13.3. That's, there you go, 13.3. So she's going to climb back up at 30 amps there. No wind right now. So wind's back died down at 3 miles an hour. So, but 30 amp here. Let's wait another shot there. We'll see the spike she gives with the grid tie. There's 15.2. And there she's going to go. There she goes. See it jump. 622. She didn't stay long. So, the more the battery gets charged, more amps they go in, more divert mode stays a little bit longer, even on short divert mode there. There's a spike. Oh, there's another spike. See, it's staying a little bit longer now. More power to the batteries. But she will come off at 13.3. She won't stay longer or stay stuck, or it's just because the batteries they got enough amperage to give it back, you know, back to normal. She's going to rise back to 15.2. Oh wait, they turned on the TV there. So no, yeah, that's it. Now we're getting a 15. What is it? 15 amp. 120 volts, 13 amp pull. There you go. That's why it's not climbing as fast. Oh, turbine just kicked in though. So getting 29 amps of solar inside those batteries. But she will be taking a little bit longer now because, yeah, there you go. They got TV going there and the fans going. So that's why they were pulling power, so it's not rising as fast. Still getting up there. You help the turbine too. There's the turbine. 11 miles an hour wind. We got solar 29 amps, 28.8 amps. She's still climbing. And once you get to 15.2, 15.3, she'll dump the load again into my grid tie and get a little spike. Not much wind. So I just wanted to show everybody, I guess. Oh, there she is. 15.1. The fridge just started. I just heard the fridge start. But she can still get it up there at 15.2, no problem. And no problem. Fans are going crazy on those two. It's my 600, my 500. Ah, there she is. She did go on divert mode with all the load inside the house and everything. There you go. Turbine's barely spinning. She's going back up there. There's the turbine. That's going to help a bit. 9.1 mile an hour wind. See? Oh, there's the vert. There's grid tie. Wait, did I miss it? 704, 739, 745. So, there you go. She's working, man. And there's the 30 amp back inside the batteries. You can always change this to over here and get the full amperage of battery and turbine. Just died down again there. So there you go. Eastern Ontario. I could keep on going, but basically it's always the same. Everything works great. Saving a lot of money with this. I was looking at my my meter from the hydro company, and from this year to last year we're talking about $200 to $300 a month. So we're very happy. And for now everything's working well. We've got a couple of more stuff coming. Didn't receive them yet, but hey, I guess when you buy stuff you gotta wait for it. So my next video will be a little bit later on some new goodies that are coming. So have a good day, YouTube, and enjoy those videos. Bye. Full battery banks, man.